Hi friends, welcome back. Welcome to the daily current affairs quiz discussion. In today video, we are going to discuss top current affairs questions from 10th of May 2024. Guys, my name is Santosh Pandey and I guide students for the civil services examination. Particularly, I have an expertise in helping students cracking the prelims examination. In the past few years, I have been predicting a lot of questions, particularly which are current affairs oriented, and if you follow this initiative for prelims 2025, then definitely you have a very high chance of cracking the UPSC prelims examination. Guys, for people who do not know me, these are some of my scorecards. You can see here I've scored very high marks in the UPSC prelims examination, and mastering current affairs played a very important role. With this, let us start the very first question. Guys, I'll give you 1 minute to solve the question, and then I will discuss the question and its answer, and I'll give you some extra information also in every question. So I'm starting the timer, guys. Consider the following statements regarding direct tax collection in India. Statement 1 says direct tax collection by the central government comes from incomes, wealth, and transaction. Tax on wealth, wealth tax, estate tax, gift tax has been substantially higher in India. Third statement says that corporation tax collection has been substantially higher than personal income tax in last 5 years. How many of them are correct statement? How many of them are correct statement? So you have to choose correct statement among them. Is it only one? Is it only two? Or is it all three or none? You have 10 seconds left. Please do write your answer in the comment box so that we will get to know that how many of you are able to solve 5 out of 5 correctly. Take a challenge. Okay. So your 1 minute is going to be over. So guys, the correct answer of this question you can see here, direct tax collection from central government comes from incomes, wealth and transaction. This is correct. I would like to ask in the comment box, can you give me which direct tax is coming from transaction? Okay, let me just see how many of you are able to answer. One example you have to give. Next, tax on wealth. Wealth tax, estate tax, and gift tax has been substantially higher in India. This is an incorrect statement. Guys, this question I have framed in the context of recent controversy of inheritance tax. While covering inheritance tax in our DPN notes, I have covered about wealth tax, estate tax, and gift tax. Guys, in India, initially we had wealth tax, estate tax, gift tax, but we have removed most of them. We have eliminated most of them, and some form of gift tax is still there, but very negligible. So it is saying substantially higher. So this is negligible. This is incorrect. So also this is an extreme word. You can eliminate it. Okay. Third statement says corporation tax collection has been substantially higher than personal income tax in last 5 years. This is also an incorrect statement. Guys, you know that corporation tax was reduced in 2019, and after that you see the collection in corporate tax comparison to the personal income tax has been fluctuating. You can see in some years the personal income tax collection has been more than the corporation tax. Guys, you can see here the personal income tax sharply increased to 24.26%. The corporation tax has increased by only 10% and is 45.53 percentage of the total direct tax collection, considerably less than its share of 49% in 2022-2023. This means what? The share of corporation tax has been reducing in comparison to the personal income tax. Okay, you can see here in 2018-19 revenue from corporation tax exceeded personal income tax by 40%. In 2019-20 this declined to 13% due to sharp reduction in the corporation tax rate. As I told you, in 2019-20 government reduced the corporation tax rate. In 2021 the excess turned into deficit. You see here, this means it is not that the corporate tax, it is not that the corporate tax is always greater than personal income tax in the last 5 years. In some years personal income tax has been higher than the corporate tax collection. Very, very important. Okay, further you can also, okay, read this article. This has a very important concept regarding tax base. What is tax base and some other important concept of surcharge and cess. What is surcharge and cess? Surcharge and cess. I'm giving you this assignment. In every video, I'll give you assignment. Go and read about it. Why surcharge and cess is in controversy in context of devolution of fund from the center to state. Guys, this is not devolved from the center to state. Okay, so government of India has been rising the surcharge and cess, and many states are basically critical of this move because this is not devolved component. So please do read about what are surcharge and what are cess. What are the examples of surcharge and cess? Let us see the next question, guys. The next question I have framed is on the nutritional challenge in India. Let us read the question. Consider the following. Okay, let us start the timer, guys. Statement 1 says in India, adult obesity increased from 1.2% to 9.8% in 2022 for men and 0.5% to 5.4% for women. Statement 2 says the faulty dietary pattern in which unhealthy, highly processed, high fat, high sugar, high salt food, which is also called HFSS food, has become more affordable and accessible in India then healthier alternative leading to rise in obesity. So statement 2 says what? Statement 2 says that processed foods are becoming more cheaper and accessible than the healthier food and this is leading to obesity. Okay, so guys, I hope most of you have answered the question till now. So timer is also saying that your time is up. So guys, answer to this question is statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. Guys, here I would like to recommend everyone please follow an option elimination technique which works in UPSC. What is that option elimination technique? Whenever UPSC uses facts and that too facts in a comparative terms. For example, here what I have done is that I have exchanged women with men. So here will be women and this will be men. So I've just interchanged it. So therefore the answer will be incorrect. Okay. Here you see in this article, lot of important concepts have been given of increasing non-communicable diseases in India because of this dietary habit. And there is a challenge which is called dual nutritional challenge. What is dual nutritional challenge? Dual nutritional challenge is a challenge where you have malnutrition and overnutrition. Both you have malnutrition and overnutrition. Guys, very, very important. And the government has come out with guidelines regarding pregnant women, infants, and elderly, what kind of nutrition they should consume. Also, please read something about polyunsaturated fatty acids. This is very, very important. Polyunsaturated fatty acids. What are these? What are the health significance of polyunsaturated fatty acids? Okay, let us go to the next question. The next question is also related to the same nutrition concept. Your time begins now. For this question, I think you should not take more than 30 seconds. The term hidden hunger often in news is used to refer what? Is it carbohydrate deficiency? Is it micronutrient deficiency? Is it macronutrient deficiency? Is it protein deficiency? Your time is running out. Please give me the answer in the comment box. Let me see how many of you get it right. Okay, guys, here I would like to again give you an elimination technique that in UPSC what happens whenever two options are similar, definitely the answer will be one among them. So here hidden hunger basically is micronutrient deficiency. Guys, when you have micronutrient deficiency, it will not be visible from outside. Outside you will look healthy, but from inside you will be lacking some minerals and vitamins, and that is what is called this micronutrient deficiency. Now, here I am giving you an assignment. Okay, please do prepare diseases. Please do prepare diseases which are caused by deficiency of vitamins and minerals. Okay, so please prepare vitamin A deficiency, vitamin D deficiency, vitamin B deficiency, vitamin C deficiency. What are the diseases? Okay, in the comment box, I would like to know how many of you are able to answer. Such way you have to prepare. If you prepare like this, guys, no one can stop you from getting selected in the UPSC prelims examination. Let me just tell you, in this also they have talked about two diseases. You can see marasmus disease, which is basically carbohydrate deficiency, and Kwashiorkor disease, which is protein deficiency disease. So marasmus and Kwashiorkor I have already given you. You tell me other diseases like vitamin A deficiency, vitamin D deficiency, vitamin B deficiency in the comment box. Let me see how many of you are able to answer. Let us come to the next question, guys. The next question is a very interesting question, and I am predicting that something related to this can come in prelims 2024 also. Your time begins now. Consider the following: marine products, basmati rice, buffalo meat, and coffee. Which of the following is the correct order of agri exports from India in descending order? Okay, decreasing order means higher to lower. Okay, guys. So quickly, this is a tough question, I would say, and factual also, but very important. Let me see how many of you are able to answer it. Okay. So guys, apply little bit logic. Okay, which is the product which generally is found outside India? Indian product, agri product. Okay, so you must have already heard something about basmati rice. Okay, so apply logic. I'm giving you just hint. Let me see how many of you are able to answer it. Your time is running out. Okay, you have 10 seconds left. So the answer to this question, guys, is basically option A. Marine products are the highest, then we have the basmati rice, then we have the buffalo meat, then we have the coffee. This is what is the chronology in the decreasing order, highest to lowest. Let me give you some data, guys. You can see here marine products, you can see here the highest, then comes the basmati rice, then come the non-basmati rice, then the spices, then buffalo meats, then sugar, then fruits, then oil meals, then processed foods and vegetables, tobacco, oilseeds, coffee, raw cotton, castor, and other seeds, and wheat. Oh, this is what is the export. And as far as import items are concerned, vegetable oils are at the top. Apart from that, we have fruits, we have pulses, we have spices, we have cashews, and we have raw cotton and natural rubber also. So guys, you all know that India imports a lot of edible oil and pulses. You must be knowing that India is trying that to reduce the imports. One more data which I would like to give you, you can see here, our exports have been always more than agri imports. Okay, so for agri, okay, we are having surplus, trade surplus. Our exports are more than imports. There's a good data which you can use, UPSC can use to frame questions. Okay, guys, if you are liking the way in which I am giving you this analysis, please do hit the like button and share this with your friends. Okay, let us come to the last question today. That question is on science and tech. Your time begins now. Consider the following. Statement 1. Around 40% of India's research spending can be traced to central and state governments and universities, while private sector contributes 60%. Statement 2 says National Research Foundation budget envisages a spending of 50,000 crores over 5 years, out of which major share is 36,000 crore, over 70% estimated to come from the private sector. So this is again very important for the prelims 2024 as well. National Research Foundation. Okay. So what is the correct option? Is both statement 1 and 2 are correct? Or statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is not correct, or statement 2 is correct, statement 1 is not correct? What is that? Apply some techniques which I have already shared with you. So your time is running out, just too few seconds are left. So guys, answer to this question is option D. Statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. Guys, again you see whenever facts are there and comparative facts are there, I have just interchanged. Actually, the public sector is 60% and private sector is 40%. Guys, let me share with you some interesting facts regarding expenditure. So guys, India spends around 0.7% of the GDP in science and tech, and that has decreased in last few years to 0.64. So from 0.76 it has reduced to 0.64. India is spending one of the lowest in science and tech compared to other countries, and also you see this has been fluctuating around zero point 0.7, zero point 0.8. So we need to increase this contribution, and here the role of National Research Foundation will come into play, where 50,000 crore rupee will come mostly from the private sector, mostly from the private sector. Very, very important. If you compare it to other countries, they're spending more, And the interesting fact is that in the developed countries, more spending is coming from the private sector, not the government sector. So Indian private sector needs to spend more in research and development. With this, we come to an end of today's discussion, guys. For 2024 students, if you want my predicted questions, high quality questions, you can refer this important question series. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Take care. Again, if you really like this, if you really found this is really worth, please do support our YouTube initiative so that we can reach more number of students. Your every like motivates me to come out with more insightful uh, things, questions in the PPP discussion. Thank you. Bye.